Aloha, everybody. This is Cathy Bilsky, the Quantum Leap, Let Light Unite. Ooh. Oh, dear, dear. Oops. And this is January 21st, 25. There. Just had to switch my Facebook page real quick. All right. We're good to go. Well, these are exciting times. And with the new presidency on the horizon, exciting things are already starting to happen. Trump pulled us out of the WHO, the WHO, and I'm really excited about that. So we're just going to see what happens this year. Oh my goodness, my dog. If I don't grab her, she will not stop barking. So, excuse me. Live video. Come on. Come on, go. All right. Ta-da! So today, and I know you guys may or may not already know, but the World Economic Forum is having their big meetings this week. And I thought we'd do energy work just for them to try to screw up their plans. And they are already being screwed up with Trump pulling out of the WHO and stopping immigration. I mean, God, I wish I was a little mouse listening to what they were saying. And I just want to point out, have you noticed that Klaus Schwab has not retired? Well, I mean, he said he was, and he was going to let his kids come forth, but do you ever see his kids doing anything? It's always Klaus up there. So he's not retired. He's not going to give up his game plan of World Economic Forum. That's his baby. So anyway, Klaus, this one's for you. So for those of you who are going to participate, I want you to sit straight up. And if you got your crystal, hold your crystal in your hand, which is going to amplify our work. Take a deep breath, exhale out everything that no longer serves you, breathe normal. And keep doing that, releasing dark energy and filling up with light. As you're doing that, I surround each and every one of you in a bubble of golden flame. I add to that the blue flame of protection, the violet flame of transmutation, the green flame of healing, and I seal you in the pink flame of love. And I call to all your teachers, guides, masters, all the divine beings that work with you, the cosmic beings, and we're going to invite them in to make this energy work amplified over 100,000-fold. So we're going to create a big bubble of light. We're going to put all the energy work in this bubble. So I want you to say, send energy into this bubble of light. And at the same time, because I know you can multitask, I want you to actually imagine this happening in your mind. All right, so take another deep breath. Feel yourself connect with the creator and all that incredible high energy come pouring into your body, to your crown chakra, flowing all the way down your legs, out your feet, into the earth, down your arms, out your hands, and allow this energy to flow out your hands, out of all your upper chakras, into this bubble of light, which we're putting this energy work into. And there's a big, big Earth Keeper crystal under it to amplify our work even more. So let there be light in the name of the presence of God, which I am, through the magnetic power of the sacred fire vested in me. And if it is your will, O Creator, I command. We call to all beings of light to unite together as one, combining all our creative energies. We call to Michael the Archangel to take his sword of blue flame and cut to pieces all plans and all energies that are feeding the Great Reset, the digital reset, the transhuman slavery system, Agenda 21, Agenda 30, along with all slogans, Build Back Better, and New World Order. In your mind's eye, see those plans falling apart as more people become conscious of the intent, which is to make slaves of the masses on the planet, those who survive. See the awakened masses refusing to comply, creating a revolution of divine light, quantum leaping us into world enlightenment, farther into enlightenment. The Great Reset is a biotechno-feudalism which and means the issuance of medical passports, soon to be digitized, as well as the transparency of medical records, inclusive of medical history, genetic makeup, and disease stats. But it may include the implementing of microchips that would read and report on genetic makeup and brain stats, that even crossing a national border might one day evolve a detailed brain scan to assess the individual security risks. So cancel clear that energy, cancel clear that energy, cancel clear. In your mind's eye, see all these programs and computer programs blocked and scrambled. Again, see the masses not complying. See the AIs turning on their masters, then destroying themselves and their programs. Let's send a special energy out toward all AI robots so they rust and malfunction. See the corporations go back to hiring humans to replace the robots and giving them a good living wage. We cut ties to the people who first created the concept of one world government, from King George III to the Committee of 300 and the Black nobility, as well as all businesses that have carried these ideas into our future through people of fantastic wealth and influence, like banks, politicians, insurance companies, along with major corporations, the United Nations, and the World Economic Forum. We now call the violet flame to transmute all these ideas and concepts, replacing it with manifesting world enlightenment. We cut ties with the creator of these, the Great Reset, Digital Reset, Klaus Schwab, Yuval Noah Harari, King Charlie, and all WEF members of the World Economic Forum, the WHO, the Bilderberg Group, the Council of 300, the Council of Rome, the Olympians, the Black nobility, the family, the Rockefellers, the Trilateral Commission, Society of Cincinnati, the UN, Jeff Bezos, Amazon, Bill Gates, Fauci, International Monetary Fund, Illuminati, the Royal Institute of International Affairs, the Deutsche Bank, and the Catholic Church. As we cut ties between these groups, violet flaming all their energies, as well as removing all overlays of vows and oaths they have taken together. Let there be much infighting with all of them, so their plans fall apart. We ask these beings to step into the light, to work for world enlightenment if they choose not to, due to their free will. We ask the higher selves to put them in a position of harmlessness. We ask the Creator to now redirect their funds toward uplifting the masses. We call the violet flame to transmute all energies involved in the Great Reset, Digital Reset, starting with Henry Kissinger, whoever came before him, then on to Klaus Schwab and his Nazi fascist ideas of world control. Starting at Klaus's birth through his childhood, removing the energy overlays his parents placed on him, indoctrinating him into Hitler's ideology and dreams of a 1,000-year rule. Let's cut ties to Klaus's first version of the World Economic Forum, called the European Management Fund, and its Nazi ties. We cut ties to Klaus's ideas of killing off the middle class. As these ideas break down, see the middle class making a huge comeback all over the world with many new successful entrepreneurs. We cut ties to the energy of global citizenship, another word for world slavery. We cut ties to the ideas of transhumanism and the eugenics program, which includes the expansion of genomics, nanotechnology, and robotics, and their penetration into human bodies, affecting the brain. See all their programs falling apart as we place huge magnets in all their overdrives, erasing all programs. Imagine all their computer programs start changing. The numbers and the ones and zeros keep flipping, again, destroying all their saved data. See the human machine experiments falling apart. We cut ties to all their books, including A New Deal, A New Frontier, The Great Society, A New World Order, The Great Global Reset, Impact of Science and Society, and Mein Kampf. As we violet flame the material, the words are neutralized, and people lose interest in them, making them the words all invisible. so they remain hidden with no forward movement. We cut ties to Klaus's Nazi collaborators and everyone who participates at the Davos summit. As those energies are removed, see it being replaced with the benevolent thoughts on how they can help humanity and not enslave it. We anchor the violet flame where the WEF and Nazi headquarters are located. See the flame blaze through all the buildings in Davos, including all hotels, releasing any stuck energy that's for world domination. Again, replacing it with world enlightenment energy. And every time they start talking about the Great Reset and how they can control the world, let them get dyslexic and not be able to think clearly. We we cancel clear the energy of the global 2000, which is blueprint for mass world genocide. Cancel clear, cancel clear, cancel clear. We remove all overlays over all humans regarding health that's being muzzled. As these overlays are removed, see people reconnecting to the Creator, becoming awakened spiritual beings who see through the illusion. They start building up their immune systems along with rejecting all GMO foods. See people growing their own organic gardens. In your mind's eye, see Bill Gates having to give up control of the farmland he bought, along with China. If he tries to grow GMO crops on that land, see them failing, refusing to grow, being replaced with organic crops. Now let's send the violet flame through the fourth revolution that will involves the redundancy of human labor in increasing sectors to replace by automation. Also the fifth revolution, the stakeholder theory, predatory human capital investments, human capital marketing, digital identity, and the United Nations sustainable capital investments, technocracy, and the New Deal for nature, that is land theft. As violet flame cleans up their plans, transmuting them to light, see all their plans falling apart, being replaced with world enlightenment ideas and thoughts. Let's send energy out so all China's slave programs fall apart and their computer programs malfunction. Now let's put up blocks around all the employees of the technocracy companies that are creating programs to push these agendas forward. See them going dyslexic when they enter the buildings, messing up their computer programs, the old and new, and the future programs. Any program that will be used against humanity, see it falling apart, including all transhuman programs. See all their equipment crashing as we keep changing the program numbers, the ones and the zeros. See them keep flipping and running big magnets over their hard drives so they lose all their programs. We call to the elementals, the bees, ants, mice, rats, to make nests in all the buildings, then chew up building and computer wires, especially in Davos right now. We call to all the dust mites and mold to infect their computers, rendering them ineffective. Let the computer techs have many brain blocks with new programs that can harm humanity. Let's cut ties to their symbols and sigils the corporations use to stay in power, including the Nazi swastika, the Pentagon, obelisks, and domes. And anytime you see their symbols, your first reaction should be is to cut, reverse, and see them lose power. See that power being returned to the 99%, along with cleaning up and healing the earth and all life forms. And I'm going to give you a few quick examples. Anything with the sun, which is a big portal, like British Petroleum. Let's imagine that the sun now shines on Mother Earth. That is no longer a portal to suck in power and money toward the corporations, but a giant portal of love that shines kindly on the people and no longer sucks in energy, instead pouring money and power back to the 99% into social health and clean up the Earth's programs. Anything with a pyramid or a triangle, let's imagine it upside down so the people at the base are empowered and the few at the top lose their control over the people. So the money pours out to the Mother Earth and her inhabitants. Many corporate logos are portals. Always picture the portals reversing themselves. So the money and energy pours out. You will find once you start paying attention to corporate logos, they're easy to flip to the light. And they're good focal points for people to return power to the people and to Mother Earth. Now, they work with sacred geometry and they twist it for power. So let's all flip them so the power goes all back to the people. It's like martial arts. Imagine all dark magic of the 1% falling apart, being replaced with world enlightenment energy. We remove all energy veils that are around all the people living on the planet Earth that are keeping them from connecting to the Creator so they become awakened spiritual beings. As they reconnect to the Creator, see them becoming conscious, awakened spiritual beings seeing truth, and through all the lies and deceptions of transparency is manifested. See the masses filled with all kinds of divine inspiration on how to create and manifest world enlightenment. If it's for the highest good of the billionaires and the planet Earth, let's send energy out to the billionaires so they reconnect to the Creator, allowing them to become awakened spiritual beings that want to help humanity. Let them be divinely inspired to start supporting the mass and middle class by sharing their wealth, helping small business thrive, feeding and housing those in need, creating job opportunities for humans as they get rid of their AI programs, sharing the wealth by rebuilding roads, schools, hospitals, and supporting places of higher learning so everyone can afford to better themselves as they give. Let them also receive. And this also includes supporting many, many mental health programs. We call on Michael the Archangel to cut all ties and binds, along with removing all negative overlays over all the WEF corporate employees that's controlling them and not letting them see truth. As these ties, binds are cut, then removing all corporate overlays, the employees see through all illusions, looking at their CEOs in a new light. See them expressing their current concerns about their CEOs being part of the WEF. Let their voices be heard and the corporations pull out of the WEF completely, including no longer funding them. See the great reset and digital reset falling apart now, the disbanding of the WEF and all its members responsible for starving people, people freezing to death due to lack of energy, farmers losing their lands, lack of clean water, and health debts now being tried at the Nuremberg 2 trials for these and all crimes against humanity. See them being stripped of their wealth and corporations, then doing prison time. Let all those light workers working on neutralizing the Great Reset be in a bubble of invisibility, remaining unseen by any of the 1% who have intent on harm, yet be seen by the wealthy benevolent. Think quantum leap, world enlightenment now. Now, real quick, we're going to send energy to all the light workers and the spiritual warriors. Let them fill up with so much light that they're magnetizing to them everything they need to be successful, to fill their divine missions and live a life in comfort. See them drawing abundance and people to them that will work with them, and they will help each other fulfill their divine missions and allow us to stay on the enlightenment timeline and propel us farther into world enlightenment. Let's send energy to their hearts, and from their hearts, let it go to all their whole body, wherever they need it, so they get this huge healing And as they reconnect with the Creator, let them be filled with all these new possibilities, how they're going to be successful with everything they do. And let them be filled up with divine joy. And I'm going to ask Spirit to send these divine beings some of their heart's desires. All right, guys, fill this up with light and love, and we're going to take a deep breath and release it. We give thanks for this opportunity to serve, and nevertheless, not our will, but thy will be done. Guys, I don't know if you can help me, but I am being shadow banned on YouTube, and if you can help my channel grow, that would be great. Now I'm going to ask that anybody who watches this video or listens to it later on, this energy work is amplified over 100,000 fold. I'll be really quick before we go. You guys need to ground. So put your crystal down. And if you've got that stone hematite, hold it till you're not lightheaded. Now, if you don't have that stone, then I want you to stand up for me because you really need to ground. It's very important. Okay? All right. You stand up. Now, I want you to feel the earth energy come up your feet, your legs, and as the earth energy comes up your legs, feel yourself grounding, pulling back in body, becoming very, very centered. The higher the energy gets, the more your excess energies are being pulled in. The lightheadedness is going away. Feel yourself become very, very centered, very clear-headed, and filled with all these new possibilities. Now, if you're still lightheaded after this, oh my goodness, all right, my puppy needs a hug. Go eat something, okay? That will help you pull in body. And depending on where you are on the planet, you might want to go hug a tree. Get dressed in your winter gear. You put on gloves, put your hands on the tree, send all your excess energy into the tree, 30 seconds, and then ask the tree to send you energy back and you'll ground, okay? It's that simple. The lightheadedness needs to go away. So thank you for giving this energy. And if you like it, share it. Put it on in the background if you're busy in the house doing something to keep that energy going. You can also do this 3 times. It's the power of the 3 times 3. So again, I'm going to ask that anybody who watches this later, the energy is amplified over 100,000 fold. So thank you for tuning in. And this is the WEF week. So yes, tomorrow we'll be giving them more attention. And thanks for tuning in. Oops. And on that note, aloha. We'll see you tomorrow.